Welcome back. Friday morning it is here. Good to have you with us, but it's just not a nice story that we're going to be bringing you on this Friday morning. We've been following it all week, and I'm sure so have you. The Limpopo Provincial Cabinet, Police and some community structures met in Thohoyandou yesterday to discuss the volatile situation in Vuwani, Limpopo. Learning and teaching came to a standstill this week after numerous schools as well as other buildings were burnt down. Let's get the latest on the story, and we cross live to our SABC News reporter, Michael Maringa, who is, of course, in the area. He's been following the story. Michael, good morning to you. I mean, we look at the story. We're talking about 24 schools that have been burnt. 50 schools at this point are closed in the area. 19 have been gutted. 30,000 school children have been affected. I mean, these are numbers in a situation that at this point is an absolute dire states.
Good morning, Leanne, and to the viewers at home. You are indeed correct that the number has risen to 24. 19 of those are completely gutted and 5 were partially damaged. It's a concern to government, it's a concern to citizens. You rightly put it that we've got the delegation of MECs that gathered in the morning with a faith-based organization to try and find solutions on this ongoing protest. But in the same vein, we have seen a high-powered delegation of ministers who came down to Limpopo. They were in Thohoyandou. They met up until late last night, around 9 o'clock. They are led by the Minister of State Security, Minister David Mahlobo. Minister of Kokta, Des van Rijn, is also here. Police are also here in their numbers. Let us also indicate, Leanne, that there has been a breakthrough in this whole saga. 12 people in total have been arrested. 5 were arrested in the afternoon, and late in the afternoon when the press conference was going ahead in Thohoyandou, we got information from police that at least 7 more people were arrested, which brought the number to 12. But we must also indicate that the protest and the barricading of roads has not stopped. Where we are standing now is the center where everything has been happening since the beginning of this protest. Tires were burnt here last night. But we can also confirm that more police have been deployed to Vuwani, Mashau, Feyeboom and the surrounding areas just to monitor and to make sure that people are safe. But to get more on the story, let me now bring Nsobo Sambo. He's from a civic organization here at Feyeboom, just to give us more on what is happening. Sambo, good morning and welcome to SABC. We have seen that the protest has been ongoing and 24 schools have been destroyed. As the civic organization, you must be worried about this ongoing protest.
Morning to everyone, especially the viewers of South Africa. Indeed, we are very much concerned with the burning of schools around the area. It was not part of our plan. It's just unfortunate that there are opportunists and criminals who hijacked our plan to just shut down the area without any burning of schools and all that. So, however, we are glad that the police have made some breakthrough on this matter.
As a civic organization and locals of this area, Feyeboom in particular, what is your take? Because this matter was thrown away at the High Court. Why are you not using the available avenues, your appeal court and the constitutional court, to take this matter instead of going down to the streets?
It's very much disturbing, to go to such a process, especially after the constitutional court ruling in regards to Nkandla, where Mr. President went on to tell the traditional leaders that we cannot always trust the courts. We have to use some of the traditional ways in this matter. And however, we cannot further trust the judiciary, especially after the court ruling and the regular statements made by, the national spokesperson of a ruling party yesterday. It was very much disturbing. Henceforth, we are saying the routine, which was undertaken legally, a judiciary process, it was by our senior traditional leaders, not by us as civil societies.
Sambo, as the civic organization, are you working with police to try and apprehend those who are responsible for burning the schools in this area?
Like we initially said, that we are very much, we appreciate that the law is taking its course. And however, we will do to assist any possible we can. because we cannot, defeat the ends of justice. It has to take its course.
And lastly, Sambo, what is the way forward? We understand that the shutdown is continuing, but the rumor is that today you'll be opening. What is likely to happen going forward?
Indeed, the shutdown will be continuing, and our position remains. Unless the decision is reversed, the shutdown will never end.
That was Nsobo Sambo from Vuwani Civic Organization. In a short while, we'll be talking to the spokesperson for the Limpopo Provincial government. But as I said earlier, the delegation of ministers are here. They will be meeting at around 10 o'clock to map the way forward. And it's back to you at the studio, Lian.
All right, thank you very, very much for that. And indeed, we'll cross back to you and find out, and perhaps also get an update in our news at 7 of any developments that do happen there. Let's take a break. We'll see you after this. Stay tuned.